Hey guys, what is up? Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Football Manager Lane to Fame. If you remember last time, we were dressed a little more formally than this, and it didn't really work as you're about to see. Before I take you through last episode's matches, I just wanted to show you guys the league table. So we're actually only 2 points out of the drop zone at the moment, ahead of Hungerford. I think there's a very minimal threat of the other teams. Dorking, Hitching, and Truro coming up, so I guess maybe it's just this last relegation spot we need to worry about. However, we do need to worry about it because, as we saw last season, these kind of teams tend to pick up a lot of form towards the end of the season. In the last episode, we took the lead twice, once against Dartford, thanks to Carnell Chambers. McQueen and Carter both turned it around in the second half, and then again against Billericay. Matt Jarvis scrambled in an opener on the hour mark. We couldn't hold on to that one either. Rowan and Robinson with the goals. And then finally, we lost 1-0 away to Concord. Roman Campbell got a deserved win. So we're on some dodgy form at the moment. We've got slightly easier fixtures though today. And important ones. And no doubt the teams we'll be playing will be fighting hard to win as well. We've got Wealdstone at home. Most famous for the Wealdstone Raider, of course. And if we were asked if we want some, we'll probably want some points. We're 6 points behind them at the moment, but that's a potential winnable game. Hemel Hempstead away, maybe less winnable. 5th place in the league. So that's going to be a tough one. Dorking at home is probably the most winnable game we have. They're in 22nd. We could potentially confirm their relegation depending on how results go today. But yeah, today we're looking to get some points. So hopefully ease the burden ahead of the last games of the season, which will happen at 1 PM tomorrow. Doing 2 Lane to Fame days in a row. So yeah, let's go straight into the episode. A lot of people have expressed unhappiness with me, which is dragging morale down, which is not helping the cause one little bit. Okay, thank you. I forgot to mention, transfer-wise, we signed a really good goalkeeper in Jake Weaver, who's still got a few roughs to his edges. That makes sense. But star rating wise, he is an exceptional talent. 4-star current ability, 5-star potential, ex-Birmingham keeper. He signed some other players as well. Harvey Steele, good potential. Nathan Woodford, pretty good now and has very good potential. Can potentially fight with Cole for left back. Bancroft, not very good recent form. Now let's see what criticizing will get us. Okay. He's willing to improve. 52% don't want me to be sacked. So at least the fans are more on my side. Of course, that could also be an outcome of this or the next episode. We could end up losing our jobs. I pray that doesn't happen. Okay, Oxford City vs Wellings ended up in a draw. I'm not sure what that means exactly. Welling, 46 points, so we can't catch them on points. But that's all. That means all games in hand have now been played. Under 18s versus East Thurrock United. Let's see how that goes. Simmons goes all the way back to close for them. Close with a long ball, flicked on by Milton, and the defenders missed it. But Partingson's shot is saved by Weaver. Still trying to get match fit, to be fair to him. Partington free kick for them, comes off the wall. Thrown for us. Kager to Stanley. Back to Kager. Cross to the back post. Chance for Chambers on the volley. And it squeezes in under the goalkeeper to give us the lead. Hodges free kick now. And headed in by Nsumbu to make it 2-0. Hickson now running down the left. Waiting for support. Finds Gilligan on the edge of the box. Gilligan strikes. Comes off the post. And unfortunately not in. Here comes East Thurrock with Hessenfehler. Pulls it back to Milton. Milton floats in across. O'Hara puts that one over the crossbar. Throw in for Osai to Hickson. Back to Osai. Early cross. Chambers with a header over the bar. Here is Knock. Steele goes long. Gilligan with a flick on. He'll get onto it himself. And finishes with the outside of his foot. Nice goal by Kieran Gilligan. Should be a comfortable 3-0 win. Gilligan apparently should be sent out on loan. Let's try and do that. Hopefully the less formal approach works today. Maybe the players were distracted by their non-league manager wearing a suit. Most people think Bancroft should be dropped. I don't know, I have a good feeling about him. He's come up with one or two important goals, and he seems to try his best when he's on the pitch. Whereas when we were playing Zabrowski before, I wasn't so sure he was. Wigrington and Stewart expect the squad to be strengthened. I mean, have we not already? Promising Phillips to find a new club. What did I say to him? Conversation history. Yeah, I didn't promise him anything. Happiness. So there should be something that says promises, right? I don't know. Let's talk to him. You promised to sell me, but you made no effort to offer me to other clubs. I'm not going to stop you from leaving, but I'm not prepared to offer you out to other clubs. There's nothing you can offer that will tempt me to say. I'm not going to try to sell you, but you have my word that I won't stand in your way if a reasonable fee can be negotiated. Okay, we'll agree a fee. It's valued at 13k. I'm going to say 43k. Or 45, since I can't do 43. Okay, well. And continue complaining. What do I care? Cheshire v Weymouth, not a very important game for us. Send it in a draw. Sam Johnson called up to England. Ramsdale's there as well. Mac Jarvis called up for Antigua and Barbuda. So he's Barbados and Bonaire. I mean, that's probably going to end up in him missing the Hemel-Hempstead match. Which is a bit annoying, to say the least. Probably have to start Chambers in that one. Hold up 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. Normal schedule is back. And Worldstone at home, that's a big one. One of the big ones. Okay, United have beaten Juventus in the Champions League. Despite Ronaldo scoring against his old team, it's Rashford who's showing the triumph of new over old, it seems. Al-Haji Cisse has been called up for Sierra Leone. Okay, we've got Weaver now, so that's not too big a deal. 14k budget, so we can't afford you. Joe Walker. Seems pretty cheap. Joshua Render, not very good. Nope. Jamie Taylor. Rutherford, not very good. Can't afford Maloney. And Scout. Wildstone are favourites to win. But we're at home, so we should have some kind of advantage. Hopefully the Wildstone Raider doesn't travel. Let's go defensive. Let's not lose the game at the very least. Stay on our feet. Ben Cole doing well in training. And Cisse not doing well. Going to be getting many more international call-ups if you don't train very well for a non-league team. Tell a lie, you probably will. Sierra Leone aren't the greatest football nation in history. Hey, Lehman's done okay training. Cisse feels he should be starting more games. Okay. It's not even Sainsbury who's ahead of him, it's Weaver. You haven't been playing as well as I think you can. What's his form been like? 6.7. He's only played one game for our first team. Okay, he's still not happy about the situation, but he understands that Jake Weaver is probably going to be our first choice keeper for the remainder of the season, unless someone even better pops up. Okay, no changes then from the team that lost our last game. Wildstone have got Farman in goal, Efete, Kashale, Bertrand and Clean at the back. Phillips, Wise and Lawal in midfield, with Hughes behind Dallas and Bennett. North, Arnold, Watts, Eren Kinale and Clark on the bench. Okay. Potential chance for a debut for Nathan Woodford. We recently signed him the last episode. He's on the bench. Alright. Let's try and take the lead, but without the whole, throwing it away part. That would be very nice. Early yellow card for Hughes for them. Red card would also make our match a lot easier. Hungerford are losing. That's good news, I believe. Not sure where Slough are. Bennett's with a corner for Weldstone. Diamond heads it away. Dorking are losing, which is good. Wise hits that one just wide, both of them. Didn't even think to look at the matches that my close competitors play. Let's see. Hungerford, St Albans, Chelmsford. They're the sort of teams we need to be looking at. Got a corner. Cull to take. Be nice if we could score from this. Efete heads it away. Here's Diamond. Cull's cross. Jarvis can't keep the header down. Just over the bar. Yellow card for Lawal. Weldstone throw. Efete to Dallas. Gets in the cross. Bennett's with the header, but Weaver gets down well to save. Okay, looking like Weldstone playing better so far. We have a throw in though. Tyler to Watson. Back to Tyler. Plays it across to Diamond. Dangerous pass, but it found its target. Diamond, however, gives it straight to Efete. He just blasted over the top. Bennett is through. Good save, Weaver. I mean, a brilliant pass to find Connor Diamond, and then he just wastes the ball like that. It's not what you want to see. Bennett to take the corner. Parcell heads it away. Watson with a tackle on Wise. Bancroft has bruised his ankle and wants to come off. Guess it's an excuse to drop him like the fans wanted. It's got to be Carnell Chambers, doesn't it? Let's do that. Maidstone 1-0 down to Sutton. I think that's good. I think Sutton are quite a way down in terms of teams we need to worry about. Check back just a sec because it's half time. But yeah, we somehow survived the first half. Right. No, Sutton are up. We don't care about them. Maidstone we care about. Welling, Weldstone, Chelmsford, St Albans, Hungerford, Dorking, and I guess Hitching. Hitching will add to that list, just in case. But we're doing okay for now. Hungerford are losing, which is the most important result out of all of them. Keep it going. I guess we haven't been that bad defensively. I mean, there was that one Bennett's chance, which was a really good chance. But other than that, I feel like the chances haven't been that great for them. They've at least been savable. I guess easily savable is the phrase I'm looking for here. We have a throw. Cull to Diamond. Parcell. Going long looking for Watson. McLean heads it away. Will come out to Reese Tyler. Tyler sends it down the line for Watson. It's a nice pass. Can he find Jarvis in the box? It's going to go back post. Headed away by Kashale. Phillips to Dallas. Dallas over the top. It's going to be... Oh, go on. Oh, Van Dongen lost it to Bennett. And he's lucky that Bennett just ricocheted the shot off of him. Could have been dangerous. Arnold is on for Efete. Yellow card for McLean, that's their third. Maidstone are 2 down, that's nice. St Albans 1-0 down to Hampton and Richmond, that's good. Is Bertrand goes long. Van Dongen's header away. Is Graham Hungerford have equalised though. Not so good. Tyler looks for Jarvis, wins the header to Watson. Tries to head it back to him and it goes back to them. McLean over the top. Dallas flicks it on. Tyler passes it straight to Wise and Henry Wise gives Walston the lead. What are you doing there, Reece Tyler? He wasn't even looking where he was passing it. And we've just gifted Waldstone a goal. Not good. Dorking are 2-0 down at least. Watts is on for McLean. Welling tied up against Dartford. That's not good. Dartford take the lead back. That's better. Throw in for them. 10 minutes to go. Watts to Wise. Back to Bertrand. Chelmsford are losing. Good news. Van Dongen cuts out the pass. Just blasts it up there instead of passing it to his teammate. Come on, guys. Arnold launches it straight to Parcell. Parcell launches it. It's just one Route 1 football from both teams, but it seems to work better for them. Van Dongen heads away the pass to Jarvis. Here's Page. Van Dongen goes long. Bertrand heads it away. Lawal heads it to Arnold. Here's the long pass that works. Bennett heads it down. Finds Lawal. Wise. Back to Lawal. Bennett. To Wise. Scored one from outside the box. Drags that one well wide though. Come on, at least try and equalise. Do something. We've had one shot all game and that was in the first half. Chelmsford are 2 down. Eren Kinali is on for Dallas. We have a throw, 2 minutes to go. Cole to Chambers. Chambers with a cross. Graham's headed down. Watson has his shot blocked. Plays it back to Tyler. Down the line for Watson. Tyler again. Looks for Jarvis at the back post. He gets the header on target. Straight at Farman. At least that's some attempt. But there's 3 minutes left of added time. It's probably going to be too little too late. Yep. There it is. It's another 1-goal defeat. Wealdstone have beaten us. Henry Wise with a winner after a terrible pass by Reece Tyler. Worst players. Page, Chambers for us. And Hughes for them. But we've lost for 3 points, and that's not good. Hungerford drew as well. So they're now just a point behind us. We have a superior goal difference at least. But we're treading on dangerous territory here. Dorking lost. So they'll need one help. I don't think we need to worry about anyone below Hungerford. There's 15 points left. Dorking would have to get 8 of those. Just to keep up with us. St Albans, I think, lost. Chelmsford lost. Maidstone lost. Welling drew, didn't they? No, Welling lost as well. So apart from Wealdstone, all the teams around us also lost. Yes, I've signed 32 players. I'm trying to find players who are actually good. Doesn't seem to be working. Okay, we've got a week until we face Hemel Hempstead away in what's supposed to be the difficult game of the episode, but sometimes those are the games we do better. Okay, 54% won't be sacked now. Fans have officially turned against me. Page's recent performances have been questioned. It's time to pick himself up. This guy, James Constable, he scored for Hungerford in their most recent game as well. So this guy, talking smack about all of our players, could be the guy that sends us down. As you can see, the board really hate me at the moment. Got an F rating from them. So yeah, one of these games could be my last. Nice, United beat Arsenal in extra time against Arsenal. Okay, let's watch our under-18s take on Warrington. Warrington free kick, Moran short to Bailey. Lees tries to take it off him, but Bailey finds Thomas on the edge of the box. Thomas shoots, straight at Weaver. Bailey with a free kick for them, who's just over the bar. Leesk with a free kick for us in the second half to the back post. Header has crept in. Alfie Stanley with the goal to give us the lead. Sorry, if they hadn't scored. Darby's throw for them to Wilson. Back to Darby. Cross finds Cross at the back post. Puts it wide though. Maybe he should have been the one putting the ball in the box. He's going to take the throw now to Bailey. This time it is Cross with the cross. Maynard's header just loops over the bar and misses the target. Osai goes back to Dix. Funny. Osai now with a cross. Phillips, shot blocked. So you can't even score for reserves and you want to be playing for the first team. I'm going to complain about it. Anyway, Rutty to Osai. Osai, Gilligan, first time through ball. Chance for Hickson. And Hickson misses a target as well. Osai plays the ball in the middle, blasted clear by Manning, and it's found Wilson through on goal for Warrington. Weaver though with a save. Think he's going to be able to keep a clean sheet. Stanley with the goal, gives us the win. Rutty should be offered up on loan. Don't doubt it. Squad are unhappy with Cisse. These are the people who think he should be given the playing time. Oh, God. Donald and Pratt are on my side. Most of the team. Parcel, Fleet and Hayes are okay, these guys aren't. I can see I'm not going to be able to win you all round. Let's leave it there. Oh dear. Morale is heading down the toilet. Joe Walker. Did we already offer for this guy? Yeah, I don't know why his scout reports come up again. Joshua Render. Joshua Taylor. Jamie Taylor. Okay, we've already offered for him. Ben Bennett. This guy, not good enough. Michael Ellery. Okay. Looks like some more players are going to be on their way. I'm just desperately trying to find people that are good players. Gosh. 91% of people think Cisse should be in the first team. We've just signed Jake Weaver. Come on, give him some time. Give him some time to get fit. And then you can moan and get whoever you want. I didn't notice Concord have just hired a Turkish manager. So I'm not the only one in this division now. I don't know if I was before. I don't actually know. Jonathan Page should be dropped. Sad to see the players you've signed underperform. Pratt is on his way back. Ethan Woodthorpe too old for the under-18s. Bancroft. Criticise recent form. I feel like I've just done that. It's a little harsh, but, you know, I can't hide it. He's played in the lower leagues before. He's played a little bit in League One for Cambridge. He's managed quite a few clubs in England. Braintree, Maidstone most recently. Cool. Hello, my fellow brother. Alright, I think Truro are officially relegated now, right? 4 games to go, they're 13 points behind us. That loss to Chesham, I think, has sent them down. Right? Yeah, I saw that little news thing pop up. Joe Healy, get him a C license. Well, we don't have the confidence in you to give your staff training. Fantastic. I'm not talking about selection policy. Leave me alone. I didn't even realise this league had a transfer window. I guess it's to prevent people from signing players just before the season ends. Let's take part in the transfer. Alan Pardew just took charge of Gillingham. Gee, that's a step down and a half. It's in League One. Brendan Rodgers is now at Aston Villa. Madness. Carnell Chambers wants to leave. They might be interested, but I don't want to sell him. He's still got high potential, even though he argues with me about everything. Alright, let's see how the international players got on. Jarvis, not very great as he came off the bench. Antigua and Barbuda did beat Barbados. Sierra Leone lost to Cape Verde. Not a good game for Cisse either. Alright, so a few players coming in. Jamie Taylor, Joshua Taylor, Ben Bennett, Joe Walker, and Joshua Render. Let's see how many of those are good. Cole transfer this because he wants to leave. I guess same for Diamond. And Matt Walland to a loan list. Pratt's no longer an impact sub. Yeah, he's a lot worse now. Just emergency backup. Offers made for Callum Gunner from Scotland, Cove Rangers, Montrose, and Brecon. Non-negotiable. Don't want to let him go for absolutely nothing. Cool. Alright, let's introduce ourselves to our new players. We've got Jamie Taylor, 2-star current ability, 4-star potential, 19-year-old centre mid. He's fast, good passer, technical, not good at crossing, marking, and is one-footed. He can only play in one position. Used to play for Bristol City. You've got Joshua Taylor, 1.5-star current, 4-star potential centre back. Determined, fast, good decision making, physical, poor technique, selfish, and one-footed, and can only play in one position. was released most recently by Chelmsford after coming off the bench a few times for our relegation rivals this season. So some very good potential there. Ben Bennett, 1.5-star current, 3.5-star potential 18-year-old centre-back. Do a job at full-back. Fit, determined, fast, smart, not good at passing, selfish, and only one position. Ex-Millwall. You've got Joe Walker, 2-star current goalkeeper, 3.5-star potential, determined, aggressive. That's it. Used to play for Sheffield Wednesday a few years back. And Joshua Render, 2-star current, 3.5-star potential goalkeeper. Balanced personality and aggressive, but is one-footed. Not too much of a problem for a keeper. Another ex-Sheffield Wednesday one. Okay. Ben Cole's tired of me asking him to welcome people. Do you plan to loan out Harry Walker or remain at the club? We'll try and loan him out. Stephen Lewis signed a new deal. That went over my head, but I guess I would have offered him a new deal too. Don't wish to discuss club finances. Quiet deadline day. Do you predict a late flurry of activity? I don't think so. It's not really a big deal in non-league because you have most of the season as a transfer window. How much of an impact can Vince van Dongen have on the rest of the season? We're delighted to have him. Think he can do great things. We've had him for the whole season. There's nothing new there. Ben Dale Waters. Who the heck is this guy? I don't even know who he is. How good he is. I'm not interested. I don't know where this story has come from. And that's it. Deadline day is done. Not really that dramatic in the lower divisions. Okay, tough game away from home. James Constable is questioning us again. He's trying to do it for his own team, you know. He's trying to get Hungerford to go past us. Wallen's doing well in training. Done, buddy. Jack Self to be captain. I mean, that's going to anger some people because he's not even playing. Sainsbury for vice captain, he's not even playing. I don't know, maybe that will somehow change something. It's a game. Maybe changing something just works. Go defensive, keep the passing short. I wasn't over the moon, but it's clear he still cares for the club. What exactly did he say? Must-win fixture. Okay, I don't think he went overboard. I'm gonna go with a nice option. Maybe Karma will let us win the game as a result. Oh, Turkey beat Greece in the big match. World Cup qualifiers are nice. Kane and Sterling scoring for England against Slovakia. No, thank you. Ben Cole, top of the training list. Leask is bottom. Tom Hayes, Low power in training doesn't give me the option to criticise. Widrington's not happy that I haven't strengthened the first team. Sorry, I can only apologise. Damage is done. Non-league players would not act like this. Especially because we've got a massive squad. Well, consider your options, man. Honestly, I couldn't care less. O'Shane Stewart, exactly the same. I've just signed you guys, and you're causing a ruckus. I apologise for not buying a billion players, because we signed a considerable amount of players. You guys will just moan about anything. Well, now we've somehow got to get a result against Hemel Hempstead. With a squad that doesn't want to play for me. Jarvis is out on international duty, so Chambers starts up front. That's the only change we're going to make. Bancroft gets to lead the team out. Hemel Hempstead have got White in goal, Balogun, Walcott, Woodywis, it's a nice name, and Dickinson at the back. James Holding, Pollock and Sinclair in the middle. Lovely beard Sinclair has. Thompson and Simo on the wings, with Rose up front. Besant, Howell, Saunders, Nash, and Laughlin on the bench. A draw would almost be a good result. What's happening elsewhere? Hungerford v Hitchin, or fancy Hungerford to get the win there. Hopefully Hitchin can do us a favour. St Albans home to Concord, that's a toughish game. Chelmsford home to Dartford, toughish game. Maidstone away to Wealdstone, hopefully Wealdstone can beat them like they beat us. Throwing for them. Balogun headed away by Bancroft. It's Pollock Dorking a 1-0 down to Kingstonian. St Albans 1-0 down as well to Concord. It's good news. Woodywis looking for Balogun. Balogun's first time cross. And Donlan's header away. Sinclair finds Simo. But Weaver makes the save. Phew. I was creeping into the corner there for a sec. Corner though for them. James to take. To the back post. Free header for Rose. Saved by Weaver, and Walcott's shot cleared off the line by Tyler. Oh my god, that was frighteningly close. Hemel Hempstead are all over us, as expected. Dickinson's throw. He gets it back from Simo. Sinclair. Sinclair shoots from distance. And I think we've had it covered, but it goes just wide. A man with a beard trying his luck. Maidstone 1-0 down to Wealdstone. Good. We have a corner. Taken by Cole, but White comes out to collect. It's going to end up being their highlight, isn't it? Maybe not. White goes long. No one contests Rose for the header. Guys, we're only in a relegation fight, but it's okay, just don't try. Pollock to Balogun. Walcott finds Thompson, he chests it down. Pollock, Thompson, Balogun's cross, Parcell heads it away. Diamond heads it down to Cole. Parcell clears as far as James. He finds Simo. Oh, it's not a penalty, okay. Cross headed away by Cole as far as Thompson. Oh, it's crept in off the post. Max Thompson gives Hemel Hempstead the lead. And this could be very bad. Still above Hungerford for now. Balogun's been booked. Corner for them. James to take. Headed by Woodywis. It's scrambled around in the box. And the clearance has bounced off Thompson, or Ben Cole in the end. It's an own goal. It's 2-0 to them. I've pretty much given up on this game. The lads just don't want to play. They're more concerned about stupid stuff like random people not being in the first team. Us not signing players even though we signed so many. Courtney Watson just having a poor game. Why not throw on Zabrowski? See what he can do. James's free kick. Pollock's header. Weaver lets the ball go under him. Even he's lost the plot. Ben Pollock makes it 3-0. And it's just damage limitation at this point. Hemel Hempstead are battering us. Yes, proceed with changes. Corner for them. Welling are 1-0 down, which at least is good. James to take. Thompson's header. Goalkeeper just stands there and watches. But the referee has disallowed it for a push. Still not happy with the keeper. But, okay, goal disallowed. I think, was it Maidstone equalised? I think we just need to worry about Hungerford and them not taking the lead. Against Hitchin, to be honest. Thompson's been booked. Welling are 2 down. Nice. Hungerford take the lead against Hitchin, which means we're officially in the relegation zones now. With 4 games to go. Come on, Hitchin. If you're going to get a result in any match, please let it be this one. I mean, it's a poor half. There's no dressing it up. It's Constable again. Our ex-player who keeps talking about us in the media is scoring penalties left, right and centre. No pressure. Unlucky to everyone, but really, it's been a dreadful performance. No one can really hold their head high after this match. Okay, can we get some pride back? Welling have pulled one back against Braintree. We have a throw, Tyler to Zabrowski. He's tackled by Sinclair, who clears it as far as Parcell. Dorking tied up against Kingstonian, his Bancroft. Hitchin tied up against Hungerford, nice. Legend Aaron Cosgrave. We've lost the ball though, Simo clears it to Rose. Of course we wouldn't get a highlight, it's going to be a counter-attack. Simo to Woody Wiss. Goes long. Okay, Tyler heads it away. Go on, Zabrowski. Gets there first. Cole's had a bad game. Let's give Woodthorpe a debut. Couldn't be much worse than the guys who are playing out there now. Zabrowski down the right. Zabrowski cuts inside. Zabrowski shoots or hit the inside of a post. When it hit the inside of a post for them in the first half, it went in. That's all I'm saying. Saunders has come on for Rose. Dartford 2-0 up against Chelmsford. Good news. Free kick for us. Tyler to the back post. Header away. It's come to Page in the box. His shot's blocked. And cleared away by Sinclair. We've been better at least in the second half. But if you go 3-0 down, what's the point? Pollock's replaced by Loughlin. Maidstone take the lead. I mean, I'm just worried about Hungerford. Howell's on for Walcott. Last change for them. St. Albans lead Concord, far from ideal. James free kick. Dickinson's header this time hits the post and stays out. Tyler clears it behind for a corner. James to take. Van Dongen with a header away. Comes out to Saunders. Zabrowski brings him down. I mean, at least he's fighting. He's the one guy who's looked like scoring. since I brought him on. James to take the free kick. Ooh, just wide. James from 30 yards with another free kick. Blows it wide, and Hungerford have taken the lead against Hitchin. But back down in the relegation zones. It's not good. 3 minutes added on. It's not going to make a difference. I don't think there's time to shuffle around the pack. We're bringing on Gunner for Van Dongen. Swapping with Page. Running it down to Braintree. I guess that's good. Who's a better centre back? Diamond. Okay. Gunner's a better centre as well. Gunner for Dongen. Swap him with Diamond. It's not going to happen anyway. Just for theory's sake. Alright, well, we drew the second half and had some chances. That's about the only positive I can take out of this game. We absolutely have to beat Dorking in our next game. Absolutely have to. Damage was done inside half an hour. Max Thompson, man of the match. Cole was the worst player, making 4 mistakes. Woodford made a debut. Oh, what did he do? 6.5, not great. Can't fault you for effort. First half effort, you absolutely can. He said unlucky to Cole for his own goal. That's it. Alright, well, Hungerford's win takes them up to 19th. Maidstone won, they're pretty clear of us. St. Albans won, they're pretty clear of us. Hungerford, Chelmsford and us really are left down there. Next match is the big one. Six losses in a row now. Morale is poop. We've got 9 days rest before we take on Dorking, who are now 1 place below us. We could send them down in that match, or give them hope. Watson's been... Who hasn't been playing well? I mean, who has been playing well, to be honest? See, Dorking are 8 points off with 4 games to go. So if we beat them, we do send them down. .55% want me sacked. Numbers slowly going up. Board still hate me. Internationals. Jarvis at least scored 2 and got an assist. Hopefully his confidence took a boost as Antigua and Barbuda beat Bonaire 5-3. Never heard of Bonaire. Dutch speaking island, I presume. Never heard of them. Cisse played poorly, conceded 5. As Sierra Leone lost to Sudan. See, these are the people who want to be in your first team. And they're out here conceding 5 on a regular basis. Team meeting. Okay, everyone picked up a little bit by that one. I mean, this is the match to turn up for. Chance to win. Hopefully escape. Patrick Vieira joins CSK Moscow. Interesting. Cisse. He's a good player and someone we want to keep at the club. Okay, he's happy with it. Oh, well, that translates into a promise to give him a fair amount of playing time. And he still complains to the media after that. You know what? Honestly, I'm done moaning about this. No, I'm not. No, absolutely not. Watson should be dropped. Honestly, yes. England beat Cyprus. 2 for Rice, 1 each for Kane and Wilson. Okay, youth players set to be released. I'm sure we'll be picking some of those guys up if we still have a job by the end of the season. Okay, Watson. Right, loads of people's contracts are expiring. Most of them, apparently, we shouldn't be offering them. Watson's been poor. Cole, Widrington, and Stewart want to leave. Try Gunner, I think he wants to leave as well. Chambers doesn't want to stay. Bancroft. He wants to secure safety before he signs. Okay, Russell just signed a contract. Sainsbury, no interest. Page, Woodthorpe have just signed. Tom Priest. Donald, I don't really want to keep. Tayo Carter wants us to get safety first. Harry Hodges. Don't want Fleet. Kager. Genesini. Don't want safety first. Taylor's just signed. Knox just signed. Boniface is unhappy at the club. And Sumbu just signed. Dyer just signed. Gilligan. Renda, Walker, Stanley just signed. Salis. Try and keep. Mazzy Simmons. Try and keep. Bennett and Steele have just signed. Self, who's now our official captain, wants safety before he commits to a new deal. Even making him captain doesn't guarantee him wanting to stay. Sam Bennett. Lewis and Hickson just signed. Isaac Burden. Hopefully he won't be too much of a burden. Taylor just signed. Tom Hayes. Unhappy at the club. Jack Leask. Go. Walker just signed. Harry Walker though. Well, that's as good as we're getting, I think. Staff contracts. Chief Data Analyst just signed. Steve Fowler. Okay. Phil Stokes. Cool. Okay. That's the contract stuff over with for now. As we head into April. Scared when the screen went blank for a sec there. I thought, they just taken the decision to sack me. Oh, Widrington happy to stay now. Absolute banter. Absolute banter. Alright, well, the board hate me. Few things they do like, Joe Walker and Sumbu signings, and the win over Welling, which feels like years ago. Loss against Hemel Hempstead, lack of support, and how poorly we're doing in the league. Ralph Graham is back to his best in training. We need him to be. Burden, as his name suggests, not doing well in practice. Relegation scrap approaches final battle. Technically 9 teams can still go down. It's actually pretty close. Even Welling and St Albans are still in it. But our match against Dorking here, St Albans and Maidstone at home as well. Absolutely critical matches there. Sutton away might be the one. We have to accept we may not win, but all the other games absolutely must win. Chelsea avoid relegation. I mean, they're 5th. It's a bit of a weird thing to say. Sainsbury doing well. No, he's not. He's doing below par in training. Stewart pulled ankle ligaments 2 to 3 weeks out. Well, at least he can't complain about not playing now. It's annoying though. Hayes, 1 to 2 days to Achilles. Biggie, let's watch our under-18s face Concord. Of course, managed by our brother, Hakan Hayrettin. Of course, this is the under-18s, so neither of us are taking charge. Zabrowski finds Phillips with a pass. He pulls it back. Widrington shoots and hits it just wide. Moncur back to Irving. Irving sends it long. Flicked on by Vielmer. Chance for Andrew. Blocked by Hayes. Mary Hargreaves finds Hatton with a long pass. Hatton's cross. Headed away by Nsumbu as far as Andrew, and Sainsbury can't keep it out. Poor training, and that was a poor mistake to let that one in. Here comes Andrew on the turn. Breezes past our defence. 80 Andrew. Nice recovering challenge by Widrington. Finding himself at the back. Gunner to Leask. He looks out wide and finds Phillips. Phillips with a cross. Zabrowski's volley. Blocked by Walton. Free kick for Hodges. Finds Leask at the back post, but he can't keep the header down or towards the goal. Gunner to Phillips. Phillips with a cross. Great chance for Stanley. A brilliant save by Dorr. And he certainly closed that door. Wyant with a free kick for them. And it's gone in. 2-0 to Concord. Probably game over. Luke Wyant with a goal. So 2 injuries and 2 goals conceded. Not great. Hodges though did alright, and that's duly noted. Constable demands more from Page. Constable pinpoints O'Neill threat. This guy's just paying us to keep his own team up. A lot of people have signed new contracts. I guess everyone who we offered a contract has probably ended up signing one. We are evens favourites to win. Page should be doing better. Walker, Simmons, Stokes, Fowler. So new contracts. Gilligan's doing okay in training. Chambers will be added to penalty taker list. We'll remove Stewart from corners. Van Dongen and Parcells working out defence, at least something is. Play for set pieces. Bennett and Priest sign new contracts. Hopefully Jonathan Page can handle his criticism. I mean, we signed him to do better in our defensive mids. That hasn't happened. Leask and Salis have signed new deals. Marseille sacked Roberto Martinez. Don't think I'll be getting that job anytime soon, or anything like that. Burden, Kager sign new contracts. Bancroft's doing well in training. Hodges signs a new contract as well. Alright, well, Jarvis for Chambers, since he's back from his national duty. Hopefully, got decent morale after scoring twice for his national team. So, a quick way from this screen to see his morale. Oh, there. Fair. Okay. I mean, no one else in the team is any better than that. Okay. Dorking have got Stedman in goal, Shaw, Amole, Gradebo and Jefford at the back, Gallagher holding, Dinsmore and Wright in the middle, Mewett and Buchanan on the wings with O'Neill, supposedly the danger man up front, Landers, Rigg, Rusby, Diaz and Tahir on the bench. Is that Damani Diaz? Yeah, we had this guy at Eastbourne, didn't we? Played a few league games for us. No, this is this season. Didn't play any league games for us, although he did play considerably for the under-18s. I do remember him scoring a lot of goals for them. Hope he doesn't come off the bench and have a masterclass against us. Come on, team. We had a nice break. Now this is a must win. Not a good pass to start off from kickoff. Dorking corner, please no. Dinsmore. Radebo's header goes over the bar. Thank God. Another Dorking corner. Dinsmore whips it in again. Header away this time by Van Dongen. Chelmsford are 1-0 down. Hampton and Richmond, that's good news. Dinsmore to O'Neill. Cross comes in. Cole heads it away. It's come to Shaw. Buchanan to put it back in the box. O'Neill's header. What a save by Weaver. Top class save. O'Neill's got it back though. His cross. Cole heads it away. Buchanan heads it down. Mewett's shot off a post. And then Dongan clears. So even the team below us in the league who are doing worse than us are really piling the pressure on. Yeah, another Dorking corner. Dinsmore. And Dongan heads it clear. Buchanan back out to Dinsmore. Cross block by Tyler. Yet another corner. They're probably going to get double digits before 20 minutes at this rate from corners. Dinsmore. Bancroft with a header away. Buchanan back out to him. Offside there. Okay. Some breathing room. Okay. Not Dorking further. Mewett to O'Neill. Cross headed away by Tyler as far as Jefford. Jefford from distance. Oh, and Weaver gets fingertips to it. Dorking are all over us. This team just doesn't want to play football. We should be better than them, but Dinsmore's corner. Weaver comes out to catch it. At least he's on the ball today. Hitchens 1-0 down. Yeah. Stephen Shaw, we had him as well, didn't we? I'll check in a sec. Weaver's goal kick has gone straight to Shaw. On Mole. Sends it long. Mewett flicks it on to O'Neill. Back to Mewett. Wildstone 1-0 up. Against Welling. Shaw's cross. O'Neill's head off the top of a bar. And we get away with it once again. Stephen Shaw, we had him at Eastbourne as well, didn't we? Yep. Couldn't get near our team. But he starts for Dorking and we can't do anything to them. Maybe this time. Shaw's got the ball though. Clears it. Please go to our player. Nice. Van Dongen heads it to Watson. Wildstone. I see a 2-0 up. Watson's cross. Bancroft of the back post. Comes off the post. The angle was pretty impossible to be fair. Unlucky. That's at least something though. Having a chance before we go 1-0 down is a nice change. Hungerford 1-0. Oh, they're against Truro, bottom of the league. It's a disaster for us. Maidstone 1-0 down. Jefford's throw. O'Neill to right. Maidstone 2-0 down. Jefford's cross. Cole heads it away. 3-0 to Wildstone now. Dinsmore to Shaw. Oh, it would have been poetic if he'd scored, but he puts it wide. What the hell is this team doing, man? One minute added on. It's going to be half time. We're drawing, but we're being dominated by a team below us in the league. That does not fill me with much comfort. Hungerford's win, they're getting clear. Chelmsford are losing. I believe. Hampton and Richmond. Which means we're tied on points with them. We can just snatch a goal. We could go above them. Should be winning this comfortably. Play your own game and you win. What happened to the team that was winning away from home against tough opposition? Coming from behind to draw. None of that. See, none of that today. Gallagher's header. Graham gets there ahead of Wright. Diamond to Cole. Parcell. Goes long, finds Jarvis. Jarvis turns. Jarvis slips it in. Chance for Bancroft. Oh, saved by Stedman. Straight at him in the end. That was a good chance. Cole of the corner. Shaw heads it away. And they can bring it clear. Maidstone pull one back against Bath. They stay behind. Dinsmore free kick. Gbadebo's header. Dorking lead. Cameron Gbadebo with the goal. His first goal for the Merseychok. Absolute disaster. This was the one game which we should have won out of all of our games left. And we're losing. Come on, guys. Surely some part of you wants to stay in this division. Mandong just blasts the ball to nowhere. There's no one even up front. Ready for it. Omole clears. Parcells header to Diamond. Cole to Bancroft. Back to Cole. Parcell. He goes long for Jarvis. Flick on for Bancroft. Page. Switches it well to find Watson. Watson beats his man. Watson's crossed. Jarvis with a brilliant chance. He's hit the inside of a post. I don't believe it. They don't want us to stay up. They do not want us to stay up. Maidstone tied up against Bath as well. Dinsmore has a free kick for Dorking. It's come off the wall. Here is Muet. Buchanan. Cross block by Cole. Come on, at least equalise. At least let us gain a point from this day. Let it not be a wasted one. Bancroft's booked. Throw in. Tyler to Jarvis. Should have scored. Tyler's cross. Surely Bancroft. Oz saved. I don't believe it. Oh, flag was up anyway. Chelmsford have equalised to make matters worse. Oh dear. St Albans at least are down. Riggs on for sure. Truro tied up against Hungerford. That's some good news. So here's on from Newitt. Jefford's been booked. Anything in you that wants to score a goal? Crosby on for Gallagher. No, not even a little part of you. 3 minutes left. Chelmsford tied up against Hampton and Richmond. They were losing again. Yep, Tahir's shot is blocked. It's going to be a corner for Dorking. It's them who are pushing for it. We don't seem to care. And that's it. They don't have time to take a corner. They don't need it. They got the win they wanted. Gbadebo, man of the match. Worst player was Muet. Appalling. Just really bad. Where is the passion? Everyone apart from Graham gone unlucky. So we're 2 points behind Chelmsford, 3 points behind Hungerford, 4 behind Welling and St Albans. We need to find a way out. Some George Rigg against his former club. I definitely care about that. Gosh. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of the episode. It was another episode full of L's. Poor pass by Reece Tyler, saw Henry Wise score the winner from the edge of the box as we lost 1-0 at home to Wealdstone. We got battered by Hemel Hempstead within half an hour. Thompson off the inside of the post. Carl own goal. And Pollock made it 3-0. And we even managed to lose to Dorking, who are below us in the league. Cameron Gbadebo with the header to get the win. We had some chances, but ultimately the performance wasn't good enough. Season finale tomorrow. We need to win games. We've got second place Sutton away from home. That's going to be tough. The only hope we have are St Albans and Maidstone at home, who are 18th and 16th. We're going to need to win those games probably if we have any chance of staying up. That's going to be it for this stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to check out all of my links below, especially my Discord, where I post my stream schedule every week. and you can be notified when I go live. Hopefully there'll be less rage in the future episodes. I mean, how hard is it to get your team to actually want to try and perform? I don't know, but that's going to be it from me. Hope you enjoy it. Hope I see you in the season finale tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good one. Yeah, have a good one.